Hello everyone, it's me, Team Mario C, and welcome back to another episode of Cosmic Prisons. We are back with episode 6 of my Zeroblock series, and in this one we have a lot of catching up to do. Not just in terms of the level department, but also in terms of everything I have been up to over the past few days. If you don't know, the UK has been experiencing a record-breaking heatwave, and I have been playing this game very intermittently, which means it's been a little while since we've had a proper episode, and therefore we have a few things to catch up on as I have made progress. First of all, off camera, I have reached level 52.5. Woohoo! Finally! And I have also acquired a great number of bandit boxes to open, as well as a clip of me opening a bunch of bandit boxes I saved up previously. We're hoping that we can get something good from this opening, but no promises there. We know what Cosmic RNG is like, often never in our favour. Last episode was a very brief one, but if you missed it, I have new rules for the series about two events, that being Ground Zero and the big one, Prison Break. I am not allowed to participate in these until I hit a level cap, because it is, in my book, cheating to get mining XP from a mining based mode, even if that mining does not technically occur in the regular mines. So, what does that look like right now? Well, unfortunately, because of the heat wave, I am very behind. The current level cap just increased to level 85, and the next one, level 90, comes out in just 24 hours. Thankfully though, it will remain level 90 for about 4 days, which means I do have a genuine chance to catch up, especially now that the heatwave is finally subsiding. You may notice a sporadic amount of chunks that have loaded in. I plan next episode and in some episodes after that to actually explore the overworld map as best I can. However, that is not going to be the topic of this episode because again we have a lot to get to. First of all, let's get started. Someone just got very lucky winning 2 stacks of slots by entering 1. That's crazy. Let's get started. Some ultimate shards. A clue scroll reroll might be worth something. Small bits of energy, absorbers, very small amount of energy. Okay, we opened all the shards and a bunch of bits there. Hopefully these things are worth something. Let's get on with the better bandit boxes, however. 77k energy, 60k energy. Gosh, that's pathetic. Legendary bandit box, 3 slots. Yo, wait, that's actually huge. And a rabbit's foot, which is going to give me something bad, probably. But 3 slots. I'm happy about that. God, there were so many good things in there, and that is not a good thing. Okay, okay, I should have sold the rabbit's foot, but 3 slots. Yo, wait, how much are slots going for? Slotbot sleeve. Oh, okay, respectable. We'll definitely take it. Certainly not bad. Don't know if I should have, instead of opening them, perhaps should have opened them all. But that is what it is. Now then, let us move on. In addition to acquiring a bunch of bandit boxes and hitting a level 52, I have unlocked a plot. If we go to the plots menu, you can see that I've purchased one. D35, I can click to teleport, and we can briefly turn off shaders, except it actually doesn't even matter, because there's no lighting anyway. I have a friend that is sharing the plot, but right now, this tiny little box is going to be our bulk storage. Obviously, because I'm top rank, I've been able to get by with a sizable amount of PV space. However, if you even if you don't have my rank, or especially if you don't have my rank, getting a plot is very, very useful indeed, because it basically means you don't have to worry about PVs ever again. Hello, Mr. Woofless. In addition to the plot, I also made some modest upgrades to my bandit sword. Specifically, we have added Lifesteal 2 and Lucky 2, which makes the enchants proc more, and the bandits I hit have a chance to lifesteal, obviously, which is very good. Extra healing, very powerful in a bandit set. However, that brings us to the last thing to mention, and that is that I have officially unlocked the Iron Badlands. Welcome to this area. It's a very unique one. You can see the hordes of desolate trees climbing into the sky, little encampment towers in various locations, as well as hordes of gold and redstone bandits. This is the place that we are going to be grinding until level 90. Nearly 40 whole levels of the Zeroblock profile will be spent in this area, and the first 10 of them we are still limited to gold armour as we work towards getting our iron set. Now that we have access to redstone bandits, we will be able to get a lot more XP and energy, which is very promising, as well as we'll start getting elite pages. Now then, there's a couple of other things. Off camera, I've done some more purchases. I have acquired... Oh, someone's opened goddamn CC right next to me. I've acquired a Bandit King pet. This is a very powerful pet, but it only gets very powerful when you get it close to max level, at which point we get perma activation with 10-minute duration and 10-minute cooldown, as well as the buff that it gives, not being 10%, but a whopping 40% more damage. In order to level up the pet, I have acquired myself a few candies, which will be able to be used once a day, and slowly but surely we'll get this bad boy up to level 10, at which point it will become a very powerful tool indeed. As far as other bandit upgrades go, we're still on the lookout for the Sentinel mask. As you can see, it is not cheap, but it will be necessary in the long run. However, right now we're still focusing on our iron set. We have one of the pieces of the iron set that we're going to use. These are slasher leggings that come pre-applied with Last Stand 3. Cost me about 1.5 mil energy. Not too bad in my book. There are other pieces of gear that we need to buy in order to start building our set, but that will come with time. Right now, I'm focused on trying to get to level 60 as quickly as possible. So, the goal for this episode, now that I've covered or recapped most of the progress we've made off camera, is we are going to head towards bandit level 30. I am less than 600 bandit kills away, and once I hit it, I will not only gain access to the chain moon, which we will be able to explore in future episodes, but also to simple plus bandit boxes, which I'm hoping will provide more value than the 9 regular simple bandit boxes that you saw me open today. Without further ado, it's time to get to grinding. I'm gonna mute there for a second. I don't know what's going on. The survivability chain that I've had here has been fucking crazy. I don't think I've lasted this long. Even in the gold badlands, in like ever. And last stand procced again. Can they get what, a lifesteal and enlightened? No. This is crazy. I guess because they're coming mostly one at a time. Bruh, that was insanely long. Welcome back, guys. We are finally concluding our grind for today. I have just hit bandit level 30. Woo woo! Very huge. Very huge. We can now get simple bandit boxes as well as visit the chain moon. And that, my friends, represents the end of our grind. I am very much looking forward to continuing to grind in the Iron Badlands. We are getting way more energy than before, and this gold set is holding up surprisingly well. So with that said, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!